Yes, how you doing, Kingdom people? I hope you're just ready and you've been waiting for the last hour of the show. My name is Ali Patrick. You can call me the Drip Sensei. We always happening every single Saturday, 9 to 11 a.m. And this is the final hour of the show. We usually have a topic of discussion, and today I'm not alone. I have a guest that I'm going to be talking to. He's a young man, like energetic like us, but then he's done a lot to work on his life, and I think he has something that's going to inspire most of you out there. So if you're seated right at home, wherever you're watching from, at your workplace, you can just, give in some time and get to hear. I'm sure you're going to learn something. I personally, we've been talking in the background before all this, and I feel like, sometimes we need people who are going to motivate us in life. Sometimes people feel like, to make it in life, you need connections, you need to have to have gone to school, you need to have, money, the family background matters. But at the end of the day, it's all about the hustle. So with me today, I have a guest. He's called Nchuti. I think that's the right pronunciation. It's not really easy, but then you guys can listen in, and it's going to be some kind of youth empowerment for the people out there that are watching right about now. And you can listen in. Later on, I'm going to give you an option whereby you can call in or you can send your messages and your opinions about whatever he's going to say. If you have a question for him, you can still come through and ask your question. So allow me introduce to you Mr. Nchuti. Yeah.
Thank you so much, big man. It's a pleasure being here, by the way. So I had you trying to struggle with my second name. So my name is Nchuti Herve.
Nchuti
Herve. Yes. And as I said, it's a pleasure being here.
Yeah. So it's a pleasure having you. So for the people who are watching right about now, they need to know who is this guy that I'm having. By the way, he's young and Yakoramu. That's in simple terms, because at 21 he's a CEO. Actually, he has lots of how do they call it?
Careers, jobs.
Maybe, yeah. Okay. You're so diverse that you work in lots of things. So today I have him, and I feel like you guys are going to get inspired. He's going to tell us his story, being at having the age of 21. At the age of 21, him being a CEO, having a company that he's working upon and all those things. He's going to be telling us his story. And I feel like you people should be inspired. Leave alone those things that we've been doing in the past weeks of relationship. Let's try to get something that is going to help us later on in the future. So just sit and listen. And then if you have any question that you want to ask him, you want to start up a company, if you want to get to know any kind of thing that you feel like relates with whatever he's going to be saying, you can still call in or you can send your message on the WhatsApp number that's going to be on your screen. So right about now, I want Mr. Nchuti to tell us your story, who you are, your academic level, whatever you do. Tell us briefly.
Okay.
These people need to know you.
So maybe to make it simple, actually me, I don't always like to talk about like the titles, but okay, maybe for our viewers,
these people have a tendency, most of the times, if you don't come out to, talk about yourself, there is a way they look at you, they're like, come on. Nchuti is just like Patrick. When they look at you on the screen, they're like, come on, they're just like normal people. But when you get to talk about your titles, there is a way someone is going to respect you. There is a way they're going to give in that, their ears to listen to what you're going to be saying. So I feel like
so I'm the CEO and founder of iTech Africa. iTech Africa is a company that make sure that it gives you the latest softwares, the latest gadgets, electronics. We do graphics. What we do mainly is to solve the world challenges using technology. I'm the IT project manager at Stanbic Bank National Schools Championship. I'm the chief technology officer at Investors Club. I'm the CTO at Rise and Race. But all that doesn't matter. What matters is what I do with those titles. So when to come to my story, I attended school like all of you. Actually, I'm not far. I'm in my second year at International University of East Africa doing computer science. And all this started back in high school. And in high school, of course, I was a scientist. I was doing physics, math, and technical drawing.
Okay.
And in most cases, I used to get involved in what the teachers used to term as non-academic activities.
Yeah.
That's debate. You're into forming projects. You're going for robotics. You're doing those things. And people would be like, man, you're going to fail. Instead of giving much time, instead of going for physics, reading. Yeah,
and I know I also did that. It's really very hard.
So, but me, it was speaking to me, and I used to find it easy to do it. So that speaks now to passion. I found my passion was into those things.
How do you get to discover yourself that I feel like, you know what, this is what I want?
Now,
because most of us like go through school, and at the end of the day, it's very hard. You feel like, I want to do this, I want to do this, I want to be this, I want to be this. How do you get to know that this is what I really need to do, and this is what I'm passionate about?
I know this kind of question, people will answer it in different ways.
Yeah.
But to me, something that you're passionate about, it's something that you do perfectly with ease when other people will struggle with it.
Oh.
For example, when you see Patrick talking here on TV, you know, there is someone you put here, even they cannot pronounce a single word.
Yeah, I understand.
And if someone like this goes for mass communication, they already
Things
have,
ease.
yes, you know, it's under their passion.
Yeah.
It's something that completes them, that speaks to them. So to get back to my story, so I got a chance to participate in the Stanbic National Schools Championship. So when I participated, unfortunately, we came with like all the other people were there, around 100 schools. We wanted also to win and go to South Africa, win the iPads, the latest gadgets, you know. So when we reached there, we were knocked out in the first stage of the competition.
First stage?
And that was even the quiz. Like you go there asking, okay, which body regulates business in Uganda? Or ABCD? You know, simple questions like that. And me, I've already written my business project. I'm ready to present it to the judges.
But you even never get a chance to get to you know?
I never got that chance. So I was there feeling bad, man, I've lost. Because what school trains us, the way the school trains us, it shows you if you have not got 90, if you have not got 100, you are already a failure. And me, I was like, but no, I'm not a failure. So I was like, how can I come when people have said I'm wasting time? I failed to pitch my idea and just go like that. So there was an opportunity to dance. There were also competitions to...
After the quiz, there was something like dancing competition.
No, that one is for those who just to keep you around, because the boot camp was around there for a week.
Okay.
So I go there. Now there is also competing. You first show, can you do something? So that's the picture on the TV. That day I had already passed. I was performing. I was dancing. I got even a chance to perform with one of the greatest performers in this country, John Brack. So I be like, okay, let me dance. Now look at this. To someone it might not make sense. A scientist who has gone off, now is presenting business ideas. He has failed, now he's dancing. So, but me, I was like, no, every opportunity that comes, I have to use it. So I danced. The others who didn't dance, they went home. But me, they were like, for you, you danced. You have to come for the grand finale to dance. So you're dancing for people who are presenting business ideas. In my story, I think the youth should be picking this kind of emphasis. You have come to present a business idea. You have not managed, but there is something else you have hung on. So to cut the story short, I was given an internship, which used not to happen because the internship was for people who have won the championship. But me, they saw me the way I was doing things. Yes, they were like, okay, come for the internship. We were around the 20-something. After the internship, they were like, okay, now we are going to retain you. You're going to be our IT project manager because of what I was doing in IT.
Because besides this thing of dancing, there is something.
Yes,
beyond.
Because me, I'm a tech person.
How did you come out to present yourself? Because you guys were over 20.
Yes.
These guys have nominated you among those, thinking that you may be just a dancer. They don't even know if you're good at IT and stuff. How did you come up to present yourself that, you know, I'm really good at this?
Okay, so I think I should also thank Stanbic Bank on this point, because they exposed us.
Yeah.
They gave us a platform. IT is there. If you want to be someone who can host some shows on TV, the platform is there. But me, I was like, okay, when I reached there, my first thing was to interact with the gadgets. I'm like, why is this laptop not corresponding? Why is it freezing? Oh, this means the antivirus has done, you know, you have
So
overloaded
active,
yes,
like
you have
here and
overloaded,
there.
you have overloaded the storage. I work on it. The network, why is the network slow? I'm already on the neck of the internet providers.
Yeah.
Like, I became a systems administrator. I had not learned any of those things.
Yeah.
But all these are available, YouTube. And again, during our internship, COVID came in, those things. And me, I'm this person who likes to learn. Okay, the students were at home, everyone was crying, waiting for the universities to open. But me, I was doing courses. I did computer science from Harvard University. I did programming in a JavaScript from MIT. I did critical media literacy. So in all that time, I couldn't sleep. I'm at work, but after work, I'm reading. I'm getting all this. Okay, if network, if maybe a MacBook fails to connect to a wireless network, what do I do? Just it's something like 15 minutes. I have invested in that, and from that time and onwards, if a laptop fails to work, they are going to call me.
So far, how many courses did you do in the first lockdown?
In the first lockdown, I think I did 7.
7 courses?
Yes, I did 7 courses.
Wow.
Yes, so
I did 1.
So
and I feel like I've done a lot, you know?
Yeah,
so you tell me 7, I feel like,
this a course on GDC online campus on environmental and science, something, you know.
But all these things have benefited you.
Yes, they have benefited me, and those things helped me to be seen before they see others. Yeah. Because if now someone is talking about this and they find you already have the prior knowledge, you go to the field and they're like, okay, who is going to do the whole system? Who is going to from the projectors, like the sound?
You have an idea about
you are already doing them before they even say who wants. You're already doing. You're there. They're like, they reach there. They find you're already putting the projector. You're saying, okay, according to these lights, this one has to face here for visual, for good visual. You know.
So they feel like you're well versed with everything that they're
so that's how I became the IT project manager at Stanbic Bank. Then,
which year was that?
That was last year.
Last year.
Yes, last year. Then, how did I come up now with my company, iTech Africa? So back then in school, actually, you have been seeing this. When COVID hit, there is this tap which came where you step, the tap opens, you wash your hands. That I was the first person to design that thing.
Are you sure?
Yes. And the National Water and Sewerage Corporation can testify to that, because I have their awards they gave me when I was in my senior 5 when I designed that.
How did you come up with that idea? After reading all your things on the internet?
You
saw it in America.
I was at school.
You
see, I was at school, and they said, okay, there is SWAS, a club which was introduced to school, and they wanted us to design scientific projects which relate to water, to health. So I was like, okay, so what about, since there are many washing places, but every time you use those places of convenience, the restrooms, but when you come, you tap you again touch when you're closing, and you're
just done with washing.
And you're taking the same germs you wanted to get rid of. So it's like, okay, can't something come up that is going to allow you not to touch? Yes. So actually, to make that, maybe I'm not scared. Some people might improve it or even do it, but it's for the better of the community. My project for it had even a way that this water has to be recycled and used. Yes. You have washed, yes, this water has gone, but then that water is recycled and used again. So,
wow.
what can I say? So I'm already an innovator. And back to school, okay, they gave me awards, but no one told me, shoot, you know what? This is a business idea. You can earn from this.
Because we have lots of knowledge, but all we think
Yes.
about is, you know, I need to get paid a salary whereby I work in a bank, I
You
work
know,
on TV.
exactly.
Like things of that sort, you know. People have that mindset.
Even
Because even people out there during lockdown, when I was talking to them, everyone was like, you know what, Patrick, we are not working, we are at home. I was like, guys, try to learn something new during this COVID time, you know? Something, maybe it may not be beneficial during this time, but then after COVID, what next?
Exactly.
What are you going to do?
Even the older people who are supposed to be like showing us the way, they end up at clapping hands for you. Thank you so much. You've done well. You're genius. You know, but no one tells you, okay, how can I support you? This you need to now produce on a larger scale. You need now to do
Let
this.
me connect you to this person. They're going
exactly.
to help you.
They end up at clapping hands for you, and
project.
that's the narrative that the Stanbic National Schools Championship is changing. For them, when we see you have your business idea, we help you to improve it. We give you startup capital.
For real?
Yes, we give a grant for startup capital. You start your business. We evaluate that business. We find out how is the business doing.
How has been your experience with you guys handling like such projects? Because most of the times I've seen these youths like coming out with projects, but it's just a concept. All they need is the money that you're going to give to them. How do you do follow up?
Actually, it is just amazing. What you have been finding out is just amazing. For example, I can just briefly talk about like maybe the people from Mentor High School, SS. These are kids who were in the lockdown, and for them they came up with a business idea of extending education through mobile phones, through conference voice calls.
Zoom.
Yes, and imagine such a kids, they are in their senior 6. And by the time they started their business, in 1 month or 2 months, they had over 2 million students using their platform. It's called the Edu. And when we give these people money, there's no way they are going to eat it. Yeah, they're going to invest it, and we are they are so amazing. I think some of the times as we continue to move on, some of those people will be coming here. They share with you, and maybe most probably by the grand finale, you guys will be there to maybe see what people are presenting, so that even these people, the viewers, can see what other people are doing. So my story, to cut it short, I'm a hustler. Yeah, I'm a hustler. I've hustled. I'm a go-getter. If I have a dream about something,
these people need to know. Maybe you may be talking like that. They don't know. Maybe it's the parents that have helped you. You've been connected through some. So have you gotten any connection in whatever you're doing? Okay,
so there's one thing that
there's
one thing that I have to say. You know, there is this saying, work hard. You know, yes. Work hard, but also work smart. And then your network is your net worth. For example, me being in this studio today, it's not that someone just dreamt, you know. There has to be some channel.
A channel, through which you...
And that's the connection. So there has been a connection, as I said, through the championship. Like now, when we reached there, that's when they started teaching us all that you guys are doing. You can earn money from it. When I started my business, we have a business analyst. I had to go through him. I presented to him. I told him, this is ABCD that I want to do. What is your say on this? At a free charge. When you go to book a business analyst to evaluate your business, give you some direction, they'll even charge you. They might say, okay, before we even schedule a meeting, 1 million.
Consultation.
Yes, 1 million on the table.
But here you have a platform.
And now this is free of charge. So networks have been there. People like Madame Barbara, people like Martin, Hope Mwezi, those guys have been there for me. And not only me, but
everyone who is willing to come up with great
ideas. Everyone who is willing to come with great ideas. Like of recent, there was a champion. There was a competition going on online. It was called the Community Hustle. I wish I'd come here before it ended. We were asking people, how are you impacting your community? Send us a 2-minute video talking about how you're impacting your community socially, environmentally and economically. And the winners, people earn themselves money.
Really?
You find someone is, it's just amazing. Maybe to say something, I was impressed by people, you find people are doing businesses like preparing porridge. And they are selling to the hospital
people in the
patients,
patients.
the builders, and guys are earning money. This is...
But one thing I found out is that these hustles that most of the time we tend to despise, the income you get from them is a lot. Because recently I was talking to some lady, she actually sells nyama, that meat, on the roadside. And she told me on a good day, she can save over 50,000. And I was like, are you serious? 50,000? Yet some people tend to go, you know, they can't actually earn that in an office. Some. Yeah.
So, those are the opportunities. But now someone will not even think of preparing that porridge. They are aiming, they are thinking.
They are thinking of bigger things. Yes. I need a lot of capital.
Like they have put them in a system where they think, I have to be called a doctor.
If I don't have a title,
yes, and when you ask them, okay, why do you want to be a doctor? No reason. Why do you want to be called an engineer? No reason. They have been told just important people.
What's the problem? Is it our education system? Is it the people who prepare us through school?
In most cases, I don't like to play blame games. But of course, there are loopholes in the education system. However, even us, we have to change our mindsets. I've gone through the same education system, but my thinking is...
maybe you were too open-minded for your case.
Yes, and that's what I urge every young person watching us to do. Whether you're at school, at university, you know, someone comes from university, they call you a systems administrator, and you can't even fix a simple thing, you know, and you're a systems administrator.
You know, one thing I've realized...
And academically, you have the bachelor's degree, even a master's you must be having. But a simple thing you can't do.
Maybe practicals. These guys don't usually have practical lessons.
So maybe what I can say is that from today and onwards, it's not a title that matters. What matters is what you do with that title. Right now, if Patrick was not able to speak frequently, deliver to you a good show, even if he was called a presenter, nothing would...
Yeah, that doesn't matter.
Yes, it wouldn't matter. So what matters is what you do with that title. So even when you're at school, when you're doing that history, think of what you're going to use that history for. And this world is looking for problem solvers. When you become a problem solver, you're going... eventually money will come. However, I would say money is not also... It's not all. Because you'll get money, you'll still look for money, you'll never get enough money.
You die looking still for money.
Yes, yeah.
So the big deal is having your mindset programmed to solve something in the community.
Yes. Personally, okay, I may not say solve, but what I'm very sure of, think of right now, you who is watching me, think of that problem that you're having right now, and imagine someone had a solution. Wouldn't that person be your hero? Wouldn't even pay whatever kind of amount that person would require you to pay? So why don't you be that person who's solving different problems in the society? That's what duty calls for.
Anyways, as I've told you, I have a young CEO in studios today. I know some of you guys find this a little bit boring, but at the end of the day, I know those guys who have goals in their lives, they are tuned in and, you know, they are trying to learn something new. You know, most of the times when we go through school, the one thing that we always think of, I remember when I was still in school, one thing I usually thought of was the partying, you know, having that nice time. But tell us, for you, didn't you go for such like parties and stuff? Or you were a real scientist, like a student who is so focused on your studies and stuff? Because for me, I was this kind of scientist who used to, you know, do my work. After doing my work, I also had to go the other side, you know, have some good time with my friends.
Even now, I still go for parties. So ladies and gentlemen who are watching us from the comfort of your sitting rooms, so please try to find out a way a system has to work for you. Because if they say there is this, I can call it a stereotype, where they think scientists used to put on baggy stuff.
Oh, that, you know, they
like,
look weird.
You know, they look weird. They don't comb their hair.
They're not smart.
Come on, dude. Comb your hair and go do that physics.
Yeah, go do that physics, you know.
Even now that I'm into all this, I still go for parties, but then there's something that I have also to say. As young people, there is a I can call it a myth. We want to look rich, and we are not rich.
Is it bad?
Okay.
Is it bad? Because
it's not bad. It's not bad. But the truth is, there is a difference between looking rich and being rich. For example, let me tell you one thing. Okay, if I bring this into, I might bring this and it offends someone. Let me not bring it that way. But the way I can bring it, the angle I can bring it in is that let us try to know our levels. Last time we were talking about the iPhone people,
users,
the Subaru people, you know.
I know
so
that.
If you cannot get a Subaru, don't steal.
Yeah.
Okay. If you cannot get an iPhone, don't go and offer your body
Auntie, the
to
problem
someone.
with these people, one time I had a topic with them, and one thing they told us, there is a way they feel small in society, whereby people are all wearing like designers, you know, and they're the only people, they are the odd man out, like for people, everyone is wearing maybe a Gucci, maybe a Louis Vuitton, a Prada, and then it's them that is having something from Owino.
Okay.
Like there is a way they feel.
Actually, there is one thing that I have to say about this. You people, believe it or not, there is power in being you. And first accept it you yourself. Yeah. Before you expect Patrick to be like, okay, now he's having an iWatch S6, Series 6, you know? No, first believe it in yourself.
But one thing these people need to know, everyone to be where they are. Yes. There is a channel that they've gone through.
And it is
before I got the iWatch, maybe I also had these normal watches, maybe the like maybe a Navy Force, maybe a Hublot, you know, before I went to the iWatch. So like, but we tend to want to skip levels, you know, from 1 to 5.
Exactly. So like, believe it. Like me, I know. Okay, sometimes some people be like, hey, guy, by the way, you can be a good model. And someone just jump there and be like, but man, you know what, Elve, you're not that tall, my brother. And I'll be like, what's up? If I put on that good trouser that you want me to go and showcase, I put on that t-shirt you want, I put on that attire, will want people see it if I'm damn good. What about it? And I have accepted it myself, you know.
Before people give you that negative or positive energy,
and when you become yourself, when you believe in yourself, even these people will come to accept you the way
you're right.
The people will have to. But if you're this person if you're not this person who is sure, okay, you'll go to this party, people talk about your shoes.
Yeah, you feel small.
You'll feel small. But if you tell them, okay, you're laughing at my shoes, but can I tell you, somebody who started putting on this one is somewhere right now? Right now there's nothing you can come and tell me, because I've danced for people who have been presenting business ideas, and I didn't force myself to go and present a business idea when I don't qualify. But right now I can go and present and pitch to any investor to invest in my business. So that's
what were some of the challenges that you've experienced for you to get to where you are?
First of all, as you had even said it, some people will not believe in you.
Because right now imagine someone who wants to maybe invest in your project, and they're looking at you, you're at 21, and they're like, most people at the age of 21 are not really serious with life. How can I believe in you?
So of course, these things are there. First of all, the dress code. Sometimes, okay, I like being free, you know, freestyler, t-shirt, jean. But when I'm going to also to pitch to some people, I'm forced to put on a suit, you know. I'm forced to speak in a such a way. But then all that what I do, I make sure it fulfills my goal. So of course people will be like, okay, at 21 you're doing this. But what I have to say, as I said earlier, the title doesn't matter. People, when we start discussing numbers, when I'm here, I'm telling you, okay, you're going to invest maybe $1,000 US. This is what it's going to do. It's going to bring this kind of returns. This is the kind of return you're going to get. I prove to you that I've done my prep. I know the market. I know the competitors. How am I different? Why should people come to our business? When I give you those, when I start telling you such a stuff, the 21 years you will not think about them. Okay, it might come, but you'll be like, but how? Now the challenge will be, how come he's 21 and he's saying what he's saying? And there are even people who are even younger than me, who are doing incredibly bigger things, bigger projects. And when you sit with them and they're telling you what they're doing, you'll be like, okay, what was I doing when I was maybe of this age? So those things are there. People will not believe in you sometimes, but believe in yourself. At the end of it all, you'll find people who are worth to trust in, who will trust in you. For example, that's why I like Stanbic Bank so much. They have like tried to beat this odd. Like they are telling you, come the way you are. We have done.
So there is no way, there is nothing like payment, maybe enrollment.
No, there's no, not that.
Because these people need to know some of these things. They are out there, and most of them are students, whereby schools are closed, and they have nothing to do. And maybe someone is watching right about now. They would love to know more about that. Can you throw more light on it?
Right now, at the stage of the schools. Already we are far because we are almost going for the grand finale. Excuse me. But then on the side of the hustlers, I can call it hustlers, because the competition which just ended of recent, it was called the community hustle.
Yeah, community hustle.
Such challenges will keep coming. Just visit our Facebook page and the Stanbic Bank Facebook page. Is
that still you?
Yes, that's me.
It seems like you've just gained weight during this lockdown.
Exactly. You know, when you're sleeping and not even not gymming or doing the exercise. So visit our platforms. You'll always get those opportunities. When schools open, even we will not wait for schools to open, because we have been in the lockdown, but the competition has gone on. Because we are telling people, whatever the dream is, it can be. Whatever you want to do, you can do it. So we couldn't also stop because students at home, the schools are closed. We are also closing the championship. No. That's why we now follow the people, students in their villages. Now someone has been maybe to Wudo and lives far in Karangara, and they just go and start businesses there. We have followed those students, and those are the people who are giving credit to their schools. So more info, visit our social handles.
Okay. Yeah, for the people out there, you want some good opportunities, good ideas. Maybe you're out there, you're having a business and you want someone to help you analyze and, help you somewhere, somehow. Opportunities are here. I told you, Youth Hub is all about entertainment, edutainment, and, infotainment and all that. So here today, we offer you a chance. You can go and follow up these guys. They're really doing a wonderful job. If you're out there nga toyina mulimu toyina chakola and all that kind of stuff, you can still go and follow them up. Maybe you never know, you may be the next CEO who is going to come up with a company whereby someone is going to help you out to fund your projects, As long as you have a good business idea, come out. Kululi, during lockdown, you guys were like, you know what, Patrick, tetuina mirimu, all that kind of stuff. But here we are today. So if you have any kind of questions, the WhatsApp number is just on your screen. You can strictly send a message to me and I'll be, reading the questions to Mr. Nchuti and we'll be going on. I know we're just having a very few minutes, so just go ahead. If you have any kind of questions, come through with them and in a few we'll be, closing up and that's how we'll be doing it for a few weeks coming up.
Yeah. As maybe as they send the questions, another thing I can say, as iTech Africa, we want to be an incubator soon. And the people I'm working with, the people I'm employing right now, they are people at university. Those people who have dreams. As I said, among the things we do, we design softwares, and we don't just do a software. We do a software which is solving a certain challenge in the community. If you're out there, you're a developer, and you have anything you feel you want to do connected to tech, to IT, reach out to me. I'm ready to help you out. I'm ready to share my network, my connections with you. I like Vusi Tembekwayo from South Africa. He likes to say something like, if education is working for you, do not discourage the hustlers. If hustling is working for you, do not discourage people who are into education. The dream, the goal is success. So me, if I can help you, I will. If I know a friend who can help you, I'll connect you to those people. What matters is having a better Uganda, having a better Africa, having a better world. I like Barbara Kasekende, one of our leaders at Stanbic Bank National Schools Championship. She likes to use this statement, for Uganda is our home, you and me, we drive her growth. So if you do something that is developing people's lives, that's my success.
Okay. Okay, someone just told me, hello, thanks for the show. I'm Claire Vix in Chireka. Please kindly request for the guy's number. Okay, I'll be giving you the guy's number. You will be getting it very soon. And still, yeah, I will be sending, for those ones who really need to get his number, he will be reading it to us. And yeah. If you have any kind of questions, by the way, it's not about only programming. This guy is dealing a lot of stuff. Yeah, DJ Emma, thanks for watching. Johnny, thanks for watching. Gloria, I can see. But you guys, I don't think you do. I don't know if you have any questions, because I'm just saying, you guys saying thanks for the show, thanks for the show. Yeah, but you can still come up with your questions if you have anything related to that. And I need to know, like, even these people, I need to ask for them, like, what model does Stanbic Bank, is it National Schools Championship do?
Okay, I can say there are around 3 to 2 pillars. One is that we empower job creators of tomorrow.
Yeah.
That's our main theme. We want you to come, we develop you, get jobs for people. Those people, teach them how to get jobs.
Do you also deal with people who are not educated?
Exactly, we do. Because now, like the community hustle which was going on, we didn't ask which school, which education level. What we wanted is, what are you doing? That was all. Then another thing is that we do impact with the young people with the financial skills, social skills, the life skills. So, but more emphasis on the financial. Yeah, because, you know, it's so bad that these days, sometimes, anyway, the narrative is changing, but you would find people, they are telling you money is the source of all evil.
Yeah.
And when you go to places like Canada, you go to these abroad countries, they teach their children, even at the young age, they tell them money is good.
Even if somebody says money is bad, who doesn't need money?
You know, so, you know, like, let's encourage people. Money is good, and teach people how to look for money in a good way, in a straightforward ways.
People feel like you people who have made it somehow in life. You either connected, you either robbed someone's money, you either maybe some kind of thing, and that's the kind of perception these people have, and the mentality. It's going to be really very hard for these people to change their mindsets, because they are stuck to that.
Okay, let me be truthful 100%. The truth is, you cannot reach anywhere when you on your own. You need connections. And you is watching us and you think you have no connection. Really? Don't you have? looks through, maybe if you...
Some people, the connections that they're having are the ones that I've been talking about.
Okay.
Friends who are going to call you know what, we have some party, you know, we have this birthday, we're having a chill maybe on the weekend, we have this, you know, we're having this, you know, programs like that. That's what guys are having. And, you know, getting productive friends is really hard.
Yeah, those friends are also needed to help you chill stress a bit when you're trying to balance those books.
For you, those friends of yours, do you divide? Do you have these
yes,
corporate friends?
Yes, I am
know,
sure. I am sure that in my friends, this is a person I cannot call for a business idea. I am very sure.
Don't they feel offended?
No, they don't. They don't.
They also know it.
And there are those who cannot call me. They be like, okay, shoot, you know what? Today there is this, which, okay, let me not use that one because I know there are some people. But they also know there are some situations where they cannot call me because they know I can't go for that.
You've put a label.
Yes, yes. But I know I have categorized
you
my
have limits
friends.
and boundaries.
I know there are people who are looking to me, who I need to give a hand. And I have also people I'm giving a hand. So do that. Like, it's a big problem if you find in your circle you don't have someone you can go to and be like, okay, ABCD, what are the loopholes?
Some people, the problem with them is that when they find out that Nchuti has money or is CEO and what, one thing they always come to you, they will never ask for advice. All they want is Kamani. They'll be like, Nchuti, man, I need some $100, man. Can you help me out?
That's why you need to be wise now. I said there is a difference between looking rich and being rich. If you go and waste that 1 million in a birthday party, okay, let me not say 1 million. Okay, and actually it goes in a way you don't expect because Patrick is going to call today, the other one calls tomorrow, the other one calls tomorrow. But that was a good capital to do something. And in the future, you even...
What if you do something and it fails?
Exactly. Okay, this is what I need to say. At my age, what I've gone through, I've realized two things. Success, failure, they are events in life. None of them is permanent.
Yeah, you need to tell them at some point someone is going to fail.
Okay, right now I'm seated here as a CEO, and someone is like, "Oh my God, when will I be like Nchuti?"
But there are challenges.
There are some days when I'm seated there, and I'm trying to like calculate to see like, and I find instead of profits I've made losses. Guys, you don't know how that and actually it's very easy to lose maybe, let me say, 2K. You expected maybe a profit of 2K and you maybe made a loss of maybe 5K. That one is okay. I know it also pains, but it is understandable. Now think of a CEO who has been whom people have invested in his business, and he's trying to maybe pursue his dream. And because that dream is not bringing in quick money to the people invested in, he's forced to step out from the position of the CEO in the company that he started.
Owns,
Now you can look at that. That's a person you were taking as a successful person. Isn't that failure? So they are all events in life, and you have to learn how to handle both. Yeah,
anyways, right about now, in a few, allow me, producer, to get the phone number on the screen so that these people can be able to call in, because I've seen some of the messages here. They have some questions. I'm going to be answering them, and then allow them to call in and talk to us. Yeah, so the phone number is on your screen. You can strictly call us and talk to us, something like 1 minute, ask us your questions, what you need to know, and how we can help you. If you have any kind of questions, just call in and we'll be helping you out. Meanwhile, as you call in, let me read some of these questions that these people are giving. Someone says, hi, my name is Alex from Wakiso. I really want to offer an IT course besides what I'm doing because I have interest in IT. So how long are those courses, please?
Okay, how long are those courses? I don't know if you meant maybe going to a certain university or these online courses. There are some short courses, for example, like the computer science I talked about from Harvard University. It was taking a year and it was free of charge. You were only going to pay $90 for the certificate. But I think right now it's not there. maybe what I can do, you connect me to such a people. I can give them a list of the universities which have courses online, and they can choose the best.
Okay,
I'm willing to
let me
such
interrupt
people.
a bit. Someone is calling. Hello? 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 Yes, your names and where you're watching from?
Hello,
Yes, I can hear you. Your names and where you're watching from?
this is Florence from Mukono.
Okay, Florence, what's your question?
I'm asking how can I improve my financial status?
Your financial status? Okay, I will let him to
Sorry.
ask. Mm-hmm.
It's,
Sorry.
Okay.
yes, is that
Is that all?
Okay,
they are off.
maybe
You can continue calling in.
Yeah, I can be answering that question. Okay. Right now, there are two things that we need to think about. First of all, okay, it's good to work for salary. It's nice. It's good. Go for it. But then, when you're earning only salary, my dear friend, it will not work out it will not work out very well for you. So,
Okay, someone is calling in. Hello?
Yes, sir.
Yes, your names and where you're watching from?
This is Joel.
Uh-huh.
Uh,
What's your question?
yeah.
Hello? What's wrong? Network? Anyways, time is even against us.
Okay.
And people are sending lots of questions here.
So maybe I can conclude with the answer of the lady who just called in. So make sure you find a way to have a salary that surpasses your expenditure.
expenses.
Yeah. So if maybe now this one you're going to see it's a very serious discipline. Make sure you know what are your expenses maybe per month, and how much do you earn, how much is your income. So how can you make sure that at least what you earn is more than what you spend? So you will need to chop some of the expenses. You will need to chop those, you have to save, but also
Lifestyle.
saving. This is another show we need to have about saving, the financial literacy, demystifying finances. So what I can say for now, make sure you find a way that your income is more than
Your
your
expenses.
expenses,
Yeah.
so that you have more to save.
Anyways, Nsuti, let me read some of these questions. Someone is here. He says, hello, it's Louis from Nansana. Thanks for the show, but kindly ask that guy if I'm to come at Stand Big. They think it's all about coming at Stand Big. Is money needed for registration staff? Just asking.
Okay, so right now I can say, okay, we have very many projects that can really absorb you. You didn't say maybe what you want to participate in, or if you have a business idea. We have a business incubator, Stanbic Business Incubator. If you have a business, you can come. Maybe I'll send
Where can they come? Because what they need to know right now, because most of them are
right
going
now,
to flood Stanbic
yes.
Bank.
Right now, because we are in this COVID and the social distancing, the safety measures, the SOPs. Right now, just go on your Google.
Yeah.
Yes, just write the Stanbic.
They can register
business.
online?
Yes, you can register online. All the information is available.
Yeah.
How we shall take you in, and even something when we are ready to recruit people or to bring in people into the incubator, that information will be put on
your online.
Yes, online.
Someone here says, hello dear, it's Zami from Kawanda. I really love your show, bro. Okay, thanks. And let me see, I have more. This one says what are the names? Do I need to know ICT to gain from it? I don't know. Someone's just asking that too.
Okay, so I also didn't pick exactly what you mentioned.
Yeah.
Are you talking about my company, or you're talking about the Stanbic National Schools Championship? Stanbic National Schools Championship specifically it deals with schools and individuals. So you don't need to maybe be in ICT or anything. What you need is just to be a student from a certain school, if you have a business, you need to go through the Stanbic Business Incubator. So I think that's how I can clarify it. But then for my company, you have to be
Educated.
Yes, not even educated. But you can have an idea, but you don't know how to implement it. We can get your idea, we connect you to the group of developers, and you still see your dream.
If you don't mind, can you just like give these people your number?
I know it's kind of okay. Let me give you this.
So guys, prepare somewhere to write down. If you need further information, you can go ahead and write down this number. You can talk to Nchuti after the show. Yeah, you can go ahead and share it.
Okay, the number is 078 044 24 14. 078 044 24 14. Yeah.
Yeah, I hope everyone has
But
listed down
make
the
sure
number.
you want information, or you have a certain don't just the kind of just
I know. Sometimes these people tend to mess up.
don't come.
I've experienced that before. But anyways, guys, you guys have just done a great job, and if you've been tuned in right about now to the end of the show, you're actually the best. So right about now, time is just against us, but we are going to be doing this next Saturday, same time from 9 to 11 a.m. And I want to appreciate the team that I've worked with. I've worked with Fred on the lenses. If the pictures are really dope, just know he's been on the camera. And then my producer Ivan, and then the beautiful lady from Burundi, that's Cherisa Mucho. Yeah. Thanks, and from us to you, we want to wish you a wonderful weekend. You can just stay tuned on Rest TV to watch more of our awesome programming. And yeah, I want to wish you a lovely weekend. I don't know if you want to shout out anyone before we close.
Of course. Okay, my workmates at IC, Investors Club, Martin Mwezi, Dorcas, Hope, my friends Shiba, Priscilla, Lizzie, my parents. Actually, I'm from Rwanda, and you can't imagine how people in Rwanda are watching this show now. Shout out to my mom, my sisters, Jojo, Jolie. Love you so much, and keep watching this show. It has a lot for you. Keep in touch.
Anyways, let's vibe to the weekend. It's a Saturday, guys. Yeah, do whatever you do responsibly. From us to you, bye.
Bye. Yo.